Yeah. So it's India's first army anthology, and anything first on web platform is very exciting anyway for everyone. And I think this is a very emotionally inspiring show, which will touch everyone's heart. I can vouch for that. And it's something that I'm personally excited about too. Not just my story, but every story that's gonna come. Yes, there are five individual stories, and each story has a different message, has a different emotional connect. So I think, yeah, all these stories, mix up with so much emotions and have a different journey altogether that all of you all will get to see. And I just hope all of you all like. Yes. Yeah. Personally, I didn't meet Anup sir. I met Shakti sir once on some marketing day, and he was super energetic. I mean, he was topping me, my energy, and he was younger than me, and he's super super warm. So I'm hoping I can meet everyone today, and yeah, that's it. Y'all should also see about what's there in Bravehearts. For example, there's a story behind the battlegrounds and how people are gonna see every individual army guy showing what they go through at home also and at war also. So these two different parallel things you're gonna witness. So I think it's gonna be very exciting for the audience. Thank you.
इधर इधर राइट 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 थैंक यू
See, Bravehearts, simple, it's very simple. These are few films about people who are very brave, and I mean, brave doesn't mean that you have to be fighting at the border or you have to be brave enough to fight 200 people or 10 people, one man fighting. Brave means, I mean, in any field you could be brave. You could be brave saving somebody, you could be brave stopping somebody from you could save somebody from falling out of a train. You could be very good with the beggars, teach them how not to beg, and so you have to be very brave, not only in one field, but there are a lot of things. Brave enough to teach your children. Um, um, Although you're very busy in life, you still take out some time and you are very brave. You wake up in the night, you be with your children, inspire them for the sports, inspire them for your studies. So brave heart for me means that. Mine is this one, the first one. It's about a man, who wanted to be a soldier, but because of some problems, he couldn't get through the examinations and the training. But his ambition is that he wants somebody whom he could make him a soldier and fight for the country. So when he can't become a soldier, he starts making clothes for soldiers. He becomes a tailor and almost adopts a little boy, a young boy, who is orphan and wants him to join the army. And how he is like a father to the boy. कौन सी मेजर हाँ एक सेकंड I'll take हाँ संजय बाबू हाँ या हाँ बोलो सर ये इंस्पिरेशन है कैमरे ऑन करो सर आपके कैमरे ऑन हो गए ये संजय बाबू है he is an inspiration to all the soldiers of the country.
Salute everybody and everyone.
Yeah, सब salute.
Shakti sir is my oxygen.
ये देखो ये कुकुर लड़की आपको तो अब मैं फोटो भेज रहा हूँ
She's really trying to track into India who हो नहीं पा रहा है.
I think in the web space, this is the first show which is happening about the defense line people. So I think it was very exciting right from the get-go. It's I think soldiers and defense people's lives are something which I can't get my head around, because I don't know how they put the country before them, before everything else, and finding that sort of jazba was something that Happy Sir, our director, was working us towards. And it was a superb experience, because working with a veteran actor, I was nervous at first, I'm not going to lie, but Sir made it completely comfortable for everybody. And right from the first meeting, we were like friends, and it's great to work with friends. So I think that way it was super fun.
Oh man, God, there are a lot to say about Bravehearts, but I'll try to just put into words. I mean, this story specifically, if I have to tell about Bravehearts, like not only my story, there's something, it's a story of hope here. And it's like bravery can come in any form. And it's about, sometimes you didn't even know that how can people and how can your love inspire you to do a lot and just pull your boundaries. It's like that.
मेजर तो एक पहले भी आई थी अमिताभ बच्चन की। तो 2 मेजर फिल्में आई हैं, अजय देवगन अमिताभ बच्चन की। आज इसमें कौन है? हाँ, आई विश ऑल द बेस्ट यार। ये कंट्री के लिए तो कुछ भी, you know, people who are living and dying and fighting for us, and they have this motto, their inspiration to, you know, safeguard our country. And बचपन से उनको शौक होता है आर्मी में ज्वाइन करें, नेवी में ज्वाइन करें, मिलिट्री में ज्वाइन करें, and they know very well कि क्या ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं. But it's great, yeah. I wish I could be in army, but it's too late in life. Yeah, but I'm not allowed to talk about 2-3 films. One is Pailaj Nalani's film is ready. There's another very big film, which is almost 40%. That's a big film, and it's some heroine's comeback film. So, hi. Yeah. तो चल रहा है, और आपने ये तो गिल्टी माइंड्स तो देखी होगी, वेब सीरीज, and there's another very big web series happening. तो चल रहा है. Thank you.
सी ज़्यादातर क्या होता है कि जब व्हेन यू से ब्रेव हार्ट, ही इज़ अ ब्रेव हार्ट, तो लोगों को ऐसा लगता है कि उसने फिज़िकली किसी की मदद की होगी. लेकिन ये जो कहानियाँ हैं, ये सिर्फ ऐसा नहीं है कि किसी ने किसी के लिए जंग लड़ी. ये कहानियाँ हैं उन लोगों की कि जब आप किसी की ऐसे मौके पर, जब उसको सबसे ज़्यादा ज़रूरत है, चाहे वो मेंटल हेल्प की हो, चाहे वो फिज़िकल हेल्प की हो, चाहे वो किसी भी तरह की इमोशनल हेल्प हो, अगर आप उस वक्त वो मदद करने के लिए आते हैं जिस वक्त उसको उसकी सबसे ज़्यादा ज़रूरत है, आई थिंक देन यू आर अ ब्रेव हार्ट. सी माई स्टोरी इज़ कॉल्ड शूटर जवान, जो वाली है. सो मैंने जैसे कहा कि ब्रेव हार्ट कौन है, आप अगर किसी को आइडेंटिफाई कर पाते हैं कि यार ये बंदा बहुत टैलेंटेड है, इसमें बहुत टैलेंट है, क्यों ना इसे सही मौका मिले, सही अपॉर्चुनिटी मिले, बिकॉज़ वो इस पोजीशन पे नहीं है कि वो सही मौके का इंतज़ार कर सके. तो अगर आप उसके लिए वो हेल्प करते हैं, उसको वो मौका देते हैं, वो अपॉर्चुनिटी देते हैं टू राइज इन लाइफ, आई थिंक दैट इज़ ब्रेवरी. सी आई हैव सीन द फिल्म, मुझे बहुत अच्छी लगी फिल्म और बहुत अच्छी बनी है, परफॉर्मेंसेस बहुत अच्छी हैं. इट्स अ वेरी वेरी वेल मेड फिल्म. बहुत ज़रूरी है, मुझे लगता है कि जो हमारे आर्मी के लोग, क्योंकि सी देखिए, कहते हैं ना कि इंसान को जान से प्यारा और कुछ नहीं होता. सबसे ज़्यादा अगर किसी इंसान को प्यारी चीज़ होती है तो वो जान ही होती है. और अगर हमारे ऑफिसर्स, जो लोग आर्मी ज्वाइन करते हैं, डिफेंस सर्विसेज ज्वाइन करते हैं, वो कहीं ना कहीं एक रिस्क पे तो होते ही अपनी लाइफ के. तो पहला अटेम्प्ट ये करना कि उनका डिफेंस सर्विसेज ज्वाइन करना ही अपने आप में कमेंडेबल है. तो मुझे लगता है कि ऐसी स्टोरी सामने आनी चाहिए, बिकॉज मोर एंड मोर पीपल शुड should feel and join defense if they want to. A lot. Actually मैंने पिछले साल में जो तीन नए प्रोजेक्ट शूट किए वो तीनों अब जो हैं धीरे धीरे लाइनअप हो गए हैं और वो आना शुरू हो जाएंगे. I can't talk much about it, but they are all very prominent projects, good roles, interesting scripts, good filmmakers and good platforms. So soon people will come to know about that. Thank you.
Bravehearts is basically every Indian right now because we are going through a very, very tough time. In the last 2 years, we've seen a really, really bad time, and we've come out of it, and we are happy. And we, as an actor, as an artist, I'm really happy that this is happening. Is screening हो रही है, आप लोगों से बातचीत कर पा रहा हूँ. So I think kudos to all of us, and all these short stories are going to be very inspiring. I'm just about to go to watch it, and I'm very excited. I'm not part of the stories, but all my friends are going to be a part of it, and I've been invited to watch it, and I'm very excited. Dice Media has been home to me. I've been knowing them for many years, and I'm really excited to be a part of it here. Yeah. Thank you.
I can't hear you. What does it mean to me, Bravehearts? I think I've answered that question twice now, so I'm going to say the same answer so that I'm not called hypocrite. But I think somebody who doesn't succumb to the societal pressure and still goes ahead and does the right thing is a Braveheart for me. Yeah. I'm a part of Master Ji, which is the first story, and I'm very keen to see Veer Nari, which is the second story. But yeah, and I'm wishing all the best to all the actors from all the stories because the trailer looked very nice, and I'm curious to see how it has turned out. Yeah, especially Shakti sir, I'll tell you, because it's very nice to work with somebody who's as veteran as he is, and I think as a new actor you always realize that there's so much seriousness because you want to do it right, and there he comes with absolutely nonchalant, calm, and does the thing so beautifully. So you learn how to not have any pressure and perform. I think that's what he taught me. So I think it was beautiful. Yeah. Thank you.
के मौके पर उनकी मदद की और उनको सपोर्ट किया, उनको encourage किया.
What does Braveheart mean to me? Well, Braveheart is my father for me because he's in the army as well, and I think it's a lot about sacrifice and it's a lot about passion. So that's what Braveheart stands for me.
जो हमारे किरदार हैं, जो हमारी कहानियाँ हैं, वो कहानियाँ ऐसी हैं कि कहीं ना कहीं जब जिंदगी में मुसीबत आती है ना, हम
Sure. So mine's called Tumhari Uniform. It's loosely based on a true story as well. I'm glad that we're delving into the fact that the families of the soldiers, what they go through, that's being tackled here and it's being talked about. And it was high time we made a beautiful show on it, and I'm just looking forward to seeing it actually. Oh, it was wonderful. I got to act with Anushka. She plays my wife. A wonderful performer. We had Kanika ma'am playing my mother. So it was a blast we had. I was glad that Happy was directing it. He's everything that I wasn't. So a lot of collaboration here and there, and I think it was a lot of hard work that you all put in. Thanks. Thank you.
Yeah, so lot of content आर्मी पे बनता है, एंड हमें क्या बनाना था, हमें वी वांटेड टू टेल द स्टोरी ऑफ द ब्रेव पीपल एंड द फैमिलीज़ बिहाइंड द सोल्जर्स. तो नॉर्मली सरहद के बारे में स्टोरीज़ बनती हैं और हमें ये दिखाना था कि वो फैमिलीज़ कितनी करेजियस हैं जो लोग इतने सालों दूर रहते हैं या they lose a family member to the army, how they still move on and survive and feel proud of it. So the entire project has been conceptualized with this thought in mind, and army के ऊपर ये पहली एंथोलॉजी है इंडिया में. यूजुअली आर्मी के बारे में जब आप सोचते हो तो आप शॉर्ट स्टोरीज़ के बारे में नहीं सोचते हो. सो वी वांटेड टू डू समथिंग डिफरेंट विद दैट. तो 5 बहुत ब्यूटीफुल फिल्म्स हैं. एंड द यूनिकनेस इज़ कि जो हमारे राइटर्स हैं, मोस्टली ऑल ऑफ देम बिलोंग टू आर्मी फैमिलीज़ एंड आर्मी बैकग्राउंड. तो बहुत ऑथेंटिक पोर्ट्रियल है. एंड हमारा जो पार्टनर है अन अकेडमी, they are encouraging people to go into the army by offering those courses, etc. So it was a great meeting of minds.
You just give a bite.
I'm a fan of important
Thank you. एक सवाल तो आप पूछ लेकिन कैमरा तो इस तरह है. बोलिए बोलिए अब बोलिए. हम we try to tell stories that reflect a society around us, and the society is changing. And we've seen with this show, for example, with Bravehearts, we've seen stories about the army, we've seen stories about the people that are in the army and their lives. But we thought it would be very fascinating to see the lives of those that are immediately affected by them. उनके जो परिवार वाले हैं, उनके जो घर के सदस्य हैं, उन पे क्या बीतती है, उन पे क्या असर पड़ता है. And we just thought that would be a unique POV, a unique take on the army experience. And we do this for a lot of our shows, right? Even when we've talked about families, or we've talked about relationships, or we've talked about any subject, any topic, it's always been with a lens that is completely new, completely differentiated. और यही हमारा मकसद भी है और यही हमारी कोशिश भी रहती है. हाँ देखो, we don't think of content as one particular type of thing. हमारे लिए तो सारे फॉर्मेट्स, सारे मीडियम्स एक जैसे ही हैं. हम ऑडियो शोज़ भी बनाते हैं, 2-4 मिनट के वीडियोस भी बनाते हैं, हम 1-1 घंटे के एपिसोडिक शोज़ भी बनाते हैं, मूवीज़ भी बनाएंगे इस साल. तो each story deserves a certain type of medium, a certain type of format to be told. और we just hope that we are able to find these good stories and tell them in the most unique way possible. Thank you. See, at Dice Media, we believe that every story has a very unique medium and a unique format to be told. Right? We make all kinds of shows, we make all kinds of content. It can be audio content, 5, 10, 20, 25 मिनट का ऑडियो कंटेंट से लेके हम लोग वीडियोज़ भी बनाते हैं जो शॉर्ट 1, 2, 3 मिनट के वीडियोज़. वी मेक 30 मिनट 1 hour लॉन्ग एपिसोडिक कंटेंट. इस साल पिक्चरें भी बना रहे हैं डाइस मीडिया में. तो आई थिंक डाइस का हमेशा यही मकसद रहा है कि एवरी स्टोरी हैज़ टू बी told in a unique way with the most appropriate medium and to the most appropriate audience. And this is what we've been doing all these years at DICE, and this is what we'll keep doing at DICE Media going ahead.
आई थिंक बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग लग रहा है ट्रेलर. एंड काफ़ी इंटेंस स्टोरीज़ हैं, बट जैसे डाइस मीडिया हरदम काफ़ी गहरी बातें बहुत सिंपल तरीके से बता देते हैं. तो आई एम रियली एक्साइटेड टू सी इट बिकॉज ये डिफरेंट भी है उनके स्टेबल से. प्लस इट्स वेरी इंटेंस एंड आई थिंक इट्स अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट सब्जेक्ट टू एस्टैब्लिश एंड टू ब्रिंग फॉरवर्ड फॉर द ऑडियंसेज इन फॉर्म ऑफ एंथोलॉजीज. मैं वो कहानियाँ देखने के लिए बहुत बेसब्री से वेट कर रही हूँ. Yeah, I think army is a backbone, right? I mean, because of them and their sacrifices and all these families, not just the people who are part of the defense forces, also their families and their friends who have the courage to, take that kind of a pressure day in and day out, to remain in that kind of a fear of losing their loved ones, but still are very proud. I think it's just a different sort of courage to have जो मैं express नहीं कर सकती. I'm too small to even talk about it. I don't belong to an army background. I don't belong to a defense background. So I have very little idea of what they go through. I can only just show my gratitude and respect. And as an actor, I hope that sometime I'll be also part of a story like this. कि मैं अपना छोटा सा एक contribution दे सकूं उनकी stories दर्शाने में और बताने में. But I think we are very lucky that we get to live this secured life and do our things while they are, taking care of our borders and keeping us safe. So आज हम यहाँ ये देखने आए हैं. But apart from that, just a small thing about Ashram is just releasing today, so we are all very excited. Then Asur is going to come out. There's a film that I did with Vinay Pathak that's going to come out. There's a Hotstar series with Milan Luthria. So yeah, a couple of things are in the background. I mean in the pipeline, and I hope that the audiences love them and support them as much as they've done any of my projects in the past.